Okay, so I'm sure you guys can all relate to that moment when you're just kind of chilling and grilling, walking down the hallway at school, and then BAM! Something mildly interesting happens. Well, that, my friends, is exactly what this video is about. So grab your detention slip, grab your late pass, and get ready for middle school funny moments. Okay, so lately I've been kind of realizing that pretty much the only people who watch my videos are people that go to my school, right? And so I thought, why not tell some epic stories of things that happened at school, because that would really appeal to my current audience. But if you happen to not go to my school, then fear not. These are just some kind of crazy things that happened at my school, not really things that you can only relate to if you go to my specific school, so it's okie dokie. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so of course, what is a school without teachers?
A nice place to be. Ha, good one, Timmy.
Shut up, little Timmy, your opinion doesn't count. Okay, what was I saying again? So if there were no teachers at school, nobody would have any reason to go there because you're not getting that quality education. But sometimes our teachers can be really weird, oh my god. And I'm not talking about in terms of teaching, because it's literally their job to teach us. They do it pretty well. Where the problems arise is when our teachers try to be funny or like relate to us in literally any way, because it always goes wrong. Let me give you an example, alright? I got this teacher in English, right? Let's just call her Miss Giggity. By the way, I'm not gonna use anybody's actual name in this video just for privacy. But little Miss Giggity, you know, she's an interesting woman, alright? She teaches us just fine, but sometimes she tries really hard to be funny. And so one day, as she was teaching us something we're gonna need to know for the test and then forget it a week later, she just randomly stopped. Like, she dropped everything she was holding, stopped everything she was doing, and just kind of stood there. And then as she stood there, she just kind of started sniffling, and she sat there sniffling for a solid minute. And at this point, the whole class thought she was going sicko mode. And after all of this, she finally stopped sniffling and went, "I smell a quiz. We're gonna have a quiz on Tuesday." And then just went back to the lesson. Like, in what world is that even a little bit normal? Just do your job, please. You're not a comedian. You're a heckin' teacher, alright? As a wise man once said, please stop trying so hard to be funny. The harder you try, the less funny you are. Another key part of school, at least at my school, is playing computer games on the school laptops. Specifically when you're really bored in class and kind of have nothing to do because you're not really doing anything at the time, and so you just open up your garbage school computer, look up, I don't know, whatever computer games are out there, and just kind of play it a little bit, right? You're not disturbing anybody, just playing computer games in the middle of class. But then one faithful day, all the teachers came together and decided that they had had enough of these terrible, horrific computer games, and so they set up a device that can track everybody's computer in the entire school and see if they're playing a horrific, ungodly computer game, and then with this device, you can shut down whatever game they're playing. Which I guess makes sense, right? You want this kid to get back to work instead of playing computer games, right? But all the teachers decided to take it so far. It was to the point where I was just chilling in class, right? And there was this kid sitting next to me. Let's just call him, Yvonne Tinnywoots. So little Yvonne, he was just chilling in class, playing a computer game, right? And for whatever reason, the teachers who were constantly checking this little device that shuts down your computer games weren't really doing anything. And so he was like, oh, that's nice. I can just casually play computer games in class. But then out of nowhere, somebody just barges through the door. And it was the one teacher that's like notorious for always shutting down kids' computer games. And so she runs through the door from her room, which is downstairs, by the way. And she just yells, "Tinnywoots!" Like, this woman just straight up went sicko mode on this kid. She was like slapping him across the face. She was doing her anime superpowers. Okay, that part was fake, but you get the point. Like, I gotta say, Chief, things are kind of getting out of hand. But enough about teachers. Let's get on to the real important people at school. Okay, so all the children at my middle school can get pretty stupid at times, including myself. You know, I'm not out of this picture, okay? But we all do some dumb stuff sometimes, specifically when it has to do with our relationships. Not my relationships, of course. I make YouTube videos, what can I say? But for most people who have some sort of significant other, there's a lot of things you would do if it means your relationship is on the line, right? Okay, so these two kids in my grade had been dating for about 2 weeks, right? Let's just call them Maddie and Bionicle, okay? Of course, aren't their actual names. Nobody would name their daughter Bionicle, except probably me. But about 2 weeks into their relationship, Bionicle decides to tell Maddie that she thinks his eyebrows look disgusting. I don't know why, but she just does. So of course this man's Maddie is like heartbroken, right? Because how could she possibly say that his eyebrows don't look nice, right? He decided he needed to take action. So what was he gonna do? He was going to literally shave off parts of his eyebrows so that they looked better. And so sure enough, the next day he comes to school and the ends of his eyebrows are like nicely trimmed. Gotta look sharp for your sweet Bionicle, what can I say? In all seriousness though, that takes dedication, man. That's some loyalty. Give this kid a medal. He's just trying to stay true to his girl and have nice looking eyebrows. And I mean, it didn't necessarily look bad. It's not like he completely took off his eyebrows, but it's just a little extra. That's all I'm really saying here. But moral of the story, don't try to shave your eyebrows because your girlfriend told you to. I swear, the more I say it, the weirder it is. I mean, in his defense, I can kind of see where he's coming from. I would probably shave my eyebrows too if it meant keeping my gamer girl. You gotta do what you gotta do, chief. But on that note, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it. I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded in so long. I just posted that most recent video that I uploaded, and then I went on vacation and then came back and I was really tired, and then I just didn't make videos for a little while. I'm definitely gonna be trying to upload more constantly and consistently. I just really want to make sure that my videos are good quality as well as good quantity. You feel me, chief? If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel We Got Bored Studios for more random videos at random times, and I will see you guys in the next one. Gamer girls, hit me up in the comments section, please. I'm desperate.